And if life can change so much below the water, what's going on up above? Life on land never stands still, not even trees. And scientists are finding new ways to keep tabs on it and figure out what it all means to us.
I really love going into forests. Trees are, in some ways, the basis of life, and they're beautiful. That one looks good.
Yeah.
Professor Lola Fatoyimbo and David Lagomasino are tackling a seemingly impossible task.
Scan of this one.
All right.
Keeping track of all of the trees in the world.
18 meters.
I'll start the scan now.
We scan one tree from one direction.
Just like that.
Then we'll move around a little bit to another spot.
Scan 2 done.
Scan another tree, and then we stitch all those images together.
Scan 3.
We get a nice 360-degree view of what the forest looks like.
By the time they're done with their lasers and 360-degree cameras, they've created a digital copy of the forest accurate enough to measure every tree and shrub and calculate their growth.
20 grams per day.
Every single day. There's a huge range and scales of how fast plants can grow. There's some bamboos that can grow up to 90 centimeters a day, where oak trees, on the other hand, will grow about a millimeter or so a day.
Driving this daily growth is a transformation that only plants can achieve, turning sunlight into sugar. That clever quirk of chemistry called photosynthesis allows plants to convert that into this. That simple process of photosynthesis is the only thing that is keeping us fed down here, the only reason why we have got energy that we can use. And if you add all the plants in the world together, guess how much sugar they make from sunlight?
Daily photosynthesis produces, hundreds of thousands of billions. That's a tough one.
Fortunately, David and Lola aren't trying to work it out alone. They work for NASA and have access to a fleet of Earth-observing satellites.
So here we're starting to see the global picture of photosynthesis.
Satellites can show us what we can't see, like photosynthesis in action across the entire world.
Earth-observing satellites are really important because we can use them to look at changes in forest cover, and they give us an idea of what's happening globally every single day.
A partnership between boots on the ground and eyes in the sky. That's how scientists like Lola and David are finally able to put numbers on the colossal changes happening on our green planet. Changes that provide us with food to eat and air to breathe. From the amount of CO2 plants consume and the oxygen they release, to the weight of new plant life that every hour brings. By mid-afternoon, when I'm taking a well-deserved nap after my pile of sandwiches and cake, scientists with satellites have worked out that if you took all the new growth in all the forests and put it in one imaginary plant, you'd get a giant tree 2 kilometers high. And in case you're wondering, the same forests have also made 180 million tons of sugar. Sweet. But there is a flip side to all of this creation. Every part of the plant, all the leaves, the branches, the trunk, the roots, all have this solar energy locked up inside of them. The problem is that process is reversible. All that energy can be released back as heat and light. This is a film about daily change. And that means destruction, not just growth. Because you can't have one thing without the other.